vlog. It is Vlogmas day 18, I believe. You guys just saw me at the coffee shop with my old coworker, my friend, Melissa. I went and met up with her during her lunch break, and it's so nice. Like, when you work at an environment that it is chaotic and stressful, but then you bond with your coworkers and you keep that relationship outside of work, it's so nice and so refreshing. And I'm glad that we actively choose to keep in touch, because I love her so much. Anyways, yeah, so I met up with her in her lunch break at a local coffee shop. It was so nice. I had a vanilla chai tea latte and a cinnamon roll. That was really good. And we just got to laugh and catch up for a second, and I'm so glad we did. I'm hopefully gonna see her this weekend though, before Christmas, so we'll do like a Christmas bar or something. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, I hope you all are doing well. I woke up this morning. I had to go to the DPS because I had to figure out something with my driver's license, and then got some work done and did my emails, and then now I'm about to head to the post office to send this Christmas gift off to my best friend. And then after that, I guess I'm gonna go home, edit, do my homework. I don't know, but still congested, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Anyways, welcome to Vlogmas day 18. Y'all, tell me why I just got out of UPS, because I was passing UPS on my way home, and I thought, well, maybe I'll stop at UPS and see how much they cost, because I know the post office is always crazy busy. This lady said that the box would be $10. I said, okay, wow, that's fine. I felt like there was way too much space in the box, but I was like, I said something. I was like, do you think we could lay the purse down to eliminate some of the space? And she was like, yeah, we can lay it down in this box. It'll be fine. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not articulating what I mean, but okay, whatever. She calculates the cost of the purse and then the other items that I have in it. And she was like, oh, because you have some sensitive things and items in here, we probably need to put some bubble wrap in there. And I was like, okay. If it's in a smaller box, though, like, it won't move. And she was like, yeah, but still, I would just suggest bubble wrap, which is an extra $15. Or no, she said, which would be $15. So I said, is that an extra 15 or is it total? And she was like, total. So I said, okay, that's fine. Then she says, so it'll be $15 for the box and the bubble wrap. It'll be $58. And that wasn't even a rush. That was just standard. When it gets there, it gets there. I said, ma'am. She was like, well, do you want to see if we can maybe put it in a smaller box? Absolutely. Absolutely, let's put it in a smaller box. And she was like, well, I just didn't want to crush the bag. I said, baby, we gonna have to crush, fold, manipulate any kind of way. Because for that price, it's gonna have to be squished down in this box. She gets another box, which is the box that I walked out of. Everything fits tighter. It fits better. It's smaller. She was like, that didn't bring the price down much. It's $48. And then this box was $4 plus the bubble wrap. Ma'am. And then she's like, is there anything in this purse, is there anything in this box that is worth more than $100? I'm like, yeah, the purse alone is worth more than $100. She was like, well, UPS covers the first 100 for free. Every 100 after that is going to be $2. So I'm like, okay. So then it was going to be even more. I'm like, ma'am, can I just pay for the box and I'll go get my own bubble wrap, because the dollar store has bubble wrap. Can I go get my own bubble wrap and then I come back? And she's like, sure. So I just bought the box for $4. I'm about to go and get bubble wrap and see if I can bubble wrap this candle, because I'm not putting bubble wrap in the entire box. It's not necessary. And then I'm going to go to the post office and see if it's cheaper there. But if not, it looks like, why is everything so expensive? Okay, first off, it took me an hour to repackage Biff's present, because when I went into the dollar store to look for bubble wrap, they didn't have any, so I had to get creative. And then I went into their holiday section and I was like, you know what? Let me just decorate the inside of the box and make it look all festive and cute. So I got a couple other things that would make sure the stuff in the box stays secure, but also make it look all Christmassy and festive. So I had to take everything out and then repackage, well, I guess rewrap everything and then repackage it. And then I was so worried about like the tape that I bought, because the packing tape that I got from the dollar store wasn't the best. So I kept like wrapping it and wrapping it and wrapping it in tape. And then I got to the post office and the line was crazy long, but it went by relatively fast. And then the lady was like, yeah, it'll be $30. And I was like, that I can do. Spending $58 plus the extra $2 or whatever. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The $30, yes. And that was making sure that everything was covered in the inside. And it says it'll hopefully be there by the 23rd, which, honestly, if it gets there after Christmas, it's fine. But still, I'm like, that's so much better. So I'm glad I came to the post office. Okay, it is extremely late. It's almost 4 p.m. So let's go home because we have homework we have to do. But yeah, pretty much everything that I wanted to get done today got done. That was very productive. So yeah. Let's go home. Hello, everyone. It is much later in the day. It is 10 o'clock. Y'all, I just got done taking my test, and I was literally down to the last second on my last question, and I clicked the correct answer, but I guess like I didn't click the answer in time, and it timed me out, and it was like, time's up. You only have 9 seconds left. And I was like, okay, like I can click the thing in 9 seconds. And I tried to still click my answer, but it moved to the final screen. But what's crazy is the answer that I clicked on was going to be the correct answer. So I missed out on those 5 points, but it's fine. I still got an A, but still it just irritated me. I was like, no, I timed tests. I know that there's a reasoning behind it. It's to emulate any chances of cheating and whatever the case may be. But for me, I genuinely like to sit there. I like to process. I have to reread the question over and over and over again in order for me to comprehend it, because then the test becomes me worried about racing the clock and not giving you the information that I know 100% I know. And so I'm so worried about the clock that I'm not even looking at the question or looking at all of my answers. I am constantly moving to the next question and then scrolling all the way up to the top to be like, okay, I have 5 minutes left, and then scrolling all the way back down. And then after every question, constantly going back to the top because I'm so worried about the time instead of me just focusing on the questions. So it does suck for someone who has ADHD and like stresses it out, but it's fine. I still got an A, so that's a good thing, but it just, that last question irritated the crap out of me. Anyways, since it is 10 o'clock and I'm not doing anything, I'm not going anywhere, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I'm sorry that the past couple of vlogs have just been either me talking or me just staring at the camera and explaining what I've done and what I'm going to do, but again, I think that was the plan. I mean, there was always going to be some days where I wasn't really doing anything and I was just kind of at home. But these next couple of days should be kicking in the holiday spirit. Like I said, I want to go ice skating, and then Beauty and the Beast Broadway is here in Dallas, so I want to go see that. And then, like I said, I might go out with Melissa, my family, and we might go do some Christmas things. So I have some activities coming up, so hopefully it won't be as boring. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 20. I am so proud of myself.